So one thing that you have to know is that you cannot please all the people all the time, because if you do, you can be sure that one thing is going to happen. You are not going to make yourself happy. I've had to learn that over the years because I, by nature, can be a people pleaser. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to make people happy and to bring others joy. I do really feel like when I bring other people joy, it makes me happy. But what happens is we get off stray from what it is we really want in our lives. And that's because we don't maybe take enough time to take a step back and ask ourselves what our purpose is. And that purpose, we think that it always has to be this finite purpose that is always the same, and then it's in one type of purpose. We're going to have different types of purposes at different times for different reasons. But it's important that we're constantly reassessing where we are at, what is important, and who are the people that we are making our decisions dependent on if we are. Because of course, anytime you make a decision, it's going to affect other people. So there's nothing wrong with thinking through how a particular decision is going to impact somebody else. But you have to ask yourself a question. Are you going to sacrifice your long-term happiness to make somebody else happy for the short term? And a lot of the times you may think that you're making somebody happy, but they may not actually be thinking about what it is they want. So they might think you might make them happy in that moment, but come to find out that they're not truly happy. So, it's just something that we should really make sure that we're doing a lot of inquiry upon when we get into situations and big decisions that we got to make. And if you make what you would call a mistake, you can look at it a few different ways. You can look at it as a way, hey, there are no mistakes. There are only decisions and what we learned from them, right? So I look at it like there is no such thing as failure. I only see that I have more information to succeed and stay positive no matter what. And very important is that if your decision has affected your relationship with another person, that you always ensure that you take the high road, try to put yourself in their shoes, and just realize that you have not walked one day in their shoes. So do not judge, and make sure that you just try to do the right thing for yourself and be honest and transparent about what that is, and don't need to necessarily even defend yourself or explain yourself either. A lot of times if we get in a situation, I know I'm very guilty of this, where I might make a decision that doesn't make somebody happy. I have a tendency to want to explain myself or defend why I took such a position. And I don't have to necessarily do that, because what happens is what you're doing is you're giving away your power and your energy, and instead of conserving that so that you can put all your inspiration and desire into what it is you want to do for yourself. So anyways, hopefully that is something that is helpful for you, inspires you to make better decisions and slow down and think about what it is you want.